So, hey guys, Chausa here, back to talk about Yamato again, but there's a lot to discuss here, especially since this is such a unique situation. We just have one of the best legends in the game released, and that legend gets a 6 plus just 2 weeks later, and that 6 plus is actually a side grade. If you're not familiar with the concept of side grade, basically it is when the 6 plus is not automatically better. Like it might be better, but it doesn't invalidate the older unit. Recently on JP, like JP got the 6 plus deck Sabo, and many forget that that Sabo is also a side grade. He does very different things compared to the normal Dex Sabo legend. So you really want to keep both of them. And that's basically the same case here with Yamato. Of course, with Yamato is a bit more complicated since Yamato is a Super Sukofest exclusive unit with very limited availability. By the looks of it, I made a video about this before, it looks like we're getting 3 Super Sukofest per year. And for JP, and obviously Global is going to follow JP now, so you can just mark it on your calendar. We'll get a Super Sugo Fest for New Year. We'll get a Super Sugo Fest for JP Annie in May. And we'll get a Super Sugo Fest in September that will be like a filler month. Like it's good spaced out between May and New Year. So you can only get Yamato copies there. So yeah, I know quite a few were upset about the idea of Yamato getting a side grade. Like, I feel like that's very short-sighted. Like, even if Bandai handled this very poorly, and I don't think they did, I think they actually handled this absolutely brilliant. I actually want to praise Bandai quite a bit this video. But even if they did, doing a side grade for Yamato had been miles better than Yamato getting the bullet treatment. And what's the bullet treatment? Well, bullet is like the closest comparison we can do with this situation. Like, bullet dropped, and shortly after 6 plus bullet dropped. In that case, it was more like to tie in with the movie marketing. Like, bullet had like 3 forms in the film, so they wanted all 3 forms present. It made sense. You couldn't really delay it because bullet became irrelevant pretty fast in like the bigger hype cycle of One Piece. So they did that. But the thing with Bullet 6 Plus is that sure, he was better, but it made 6-star Bullet completely obsolete, and this is important, it basically ruled out future Bullet buffs, because like as you know, we only get one 6 plus. Like that may change in the future. I kind of doubt it personally. I feel like they've got a good thing going now with 1 6 plus per month with Kizuna. We had like some time where we thought 6 plus was dead, so we're actually in a good spot now, and most 6 plus are pretty good actually. But yeah, I don't think they'll expand the 6 plus concept, so basically the 6 plus you get might be the last big buff your unit gets. And so yeah, basically Bullet just got screwed. Like he got a 6 plus that basically did nothing. He got a little bit better. Like if 6 plus Bullet didn't exist, like 6-star Bullet will still be a really good legend now, and there will still be a small chance of a 6 plus with a big buff to make him more relevant later. So basically, what I was afraid of with Yamato, I was very negative with this 6 plus. I was afraid that we'd get a very small buff, increase the numbers a bit, make the special a bit better, same unit, 6-star Yamato, the very cool mask Yamato, loses all relevance, we have to use the 6 plus all the time. But they went a completely different route, and I'm so happy about it. It's not just that they changed color, that will have been enough, but they actually are quite different, both the classes they boost and their captain are actually a bit different too. I talked about this yesterday a bit, like how 6-star Yamato has a different chain ability in the captain, which is more like the classic chain buff that chain captains has. Obviously Yamato to a much lesser degree, but still it means that 6-star Yamato has a different potential with chain to reach higher, while 6+ Yamato usually has a higher chain but is capped more in potential. So that's pretty interesting. And obviously this 6-star Yamato has some really good partners that are boosted, like Sugar, Ultim, Page 1 and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting dynamic in that case. I feel like I got a little sidetracked there. Let's go back to a Super Sugofest exclusive 6+. And one worry many people have had is that, well, I only got maybe one Yamato, and I maybe want to feed dupes to that Yamato because obviously final tap. So many were pretty upset because they maybe fed dupes and now they don't have an extra Yamato. We need to have 2 Yamatos. I've heard that so many times the last few days. I need to have 2 Yamato. And the thing is, you do not actually need that, because the way they handle this on JP is that everybody got sent 1 Yamato skull. 1 Yamato skull is all you need to super evolve. And in the raid shop you can buy 100 additional skulls. I have no idea why they capped it. I think that's very stupid, but realistically that will be enough. So the way it works is that for now, if you only have 1 Yamato, it works. Like if you need to, you can de-evolve and super evolve again and switch between them. I know this is not optimal, but I prefer this solution to it that is actually pretty good for being Bandai than just limiting Yamato from the start by making the 6-star irrelevant. And yeah, and it's fine really, because let's face it, you're not going to stay 1 Yamato for too long. Like for JP players now, like in New Year, Yamato will probably rerun. You can pull a dupe there, you maybe pull a few dupes. So yeah, you can go that route. So that means that eventually when you get that dupe, you can just commit 1 is 6-star, 1 is 6+, take it from there. One thing I think many will find annoying, because like when both the 6-star and 6+ are so good, like we're talking that 6-star Yamato is one of the best int and driven legends, and 6+ Yamato is one of the best Psy and free spirit legends. Like you obviously want to invest heavily in both, but like final tap is a joke really with how expensive it is. Are you going to max out final tap on 2 Yamato? Are you going to limit break expand 2 Yamato? So yeah, I thought I'd elaborate a bit on that aspect, since I have a personal solution to this. And my solution long term with Yamato, and it's not just Yamato by the way, it's all legends that have a 6-star and a 6+, and I might want to use both of them with limit break expansion. Some examples are like Legend Lucy and Komurasaki that I'm going to limit break expand this treasure map. And another one is like V1 Katakuri, who has a good 6-star and a 6+. My goal with these units is to have 3 copies. Okay, hear me out. It might sound dumb, but I promise you it makes sense. Okay, so the first copy will be a permanent 6-star copy. I will rainbow it, I will limit break it. Obviously with Yamato, rainbowing last tap is kind of out of the question. And yeah, just limit break it, rainbow it, CC it up. Very good, permanent 6-star if I ever need to. Second copy, permanent 6+, limit broken, CC, same yada yada. So basically we have a very good 6-star, we have a very good 6+. But then we have the third copy. And the third copy will be the very highly invested copy. It will be limit break expanded. In the case of Yamato, it will be rainbow. and I can freely switch it between 6+ and 6-star. So if I ever need 6-star Yamato Limerick expanded and rainbowed, got it. Do I need it 6+? Got it. But the thing is that I think is very important is that if you do it like this, like if you think about using legends and such, often you can get away with like not having Limerick expanded, not having like last tap is very rarely needed. So yeah, I think that's a very good solution long term. Obviously, like that's very long term talking in terms of Yamato. Like first you need a copy, then you need a second copy, and it's not until the third copy you can start really going very hard. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't really decided how I'll do with Yamato. I might just try and rainbow one copy first, and then I'll save dupes later and go that route. But yeah, I feel like I've said what I want to say. I talked a lot about this Yamato before. I feel like the point I want to get across is that this Yamato is not unviable now. You therefore want to use it a lot. I already feel like some people are kind of forgetting it, like it's not relevant anymore. I feel it's very weird. This Yamato is amazing. Like, I heard a lot of people talking about like Roger and Yamato, and I'm like, we already had We for Law and Yamato, and they also are very amazing together. You can even do Yamato and We3 Mihawk. Like, it depends on what you face. Like, it's not like Int is inferior to Psy, and Driven is such an awesome class to boost. Like, Driven is arguably the best class in the game now. It's actually insane how good Int is. But yeah, I feel like I've said what I want to say now. And tomorrow I'm going to talk a bit about when Yamato will arrive on global. I've seen a lot of people say they're saving for Yamato, and yeah, I don't think it's that easy actually. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.